Welcome to the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. Hey everybody, it's Ilan Bomani. Handsome, beautiful, how you feeling today? Look at this absolutely beautiful day. I hope you're feeling that inside your heart and within inside your soul. And if someone hasn't told you today that they love you, mwah, let me be the first to tell you that I love you. I love you. I love you. I even got my heart glasses on, and we even, vibrating in the 7, chakra colors of the rainbow. And we're bringing a lot of rainbow and a lot of light and a lot of high vibrational forces to your peace, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you're enjoying that type of day. With that in mind today, what we're going to talk about, I always get questions, in regards to, why am I a vegan? And why is it that most spiritual gurus are vegan too? Well, I'm here to share with you one of the reasons why a lot of spiritual gurus are vegan is because of the fact that they honor and they respect all of life forces in a amicable, harmonious fashion. Myself, coming from the Native American type of background and also the African background. Got a little bit of Asian in me too, and a little bit of European in me too. So we're marinating into all of those things. But because I'm closer to those type of cultures and things of that nature, and being able to study the ancestry of my people, what I've come to find is that we have reverence for every life force that is out there, from the little pebble to the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees. And we have come to learn to honor and respect them. And in honoring and respecting them, we realize the importance of not abusing our relationship with them. And unfortunately, in today's society, we kill unnecessarily a lot of animals for the sake of food and also for the sake of sport. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, I don't know what is it that is a sport to brutally kill an animal for the sake of pride and to hang it on a wall so you could look at it and say, I was brave enough to shoot another being. Keep in mind, that's a being, that's a spirit, that's a soul. And take their life away for entertainment or for sport. Every life force should be revered, honored, and respected, because it was a gift from the universe, from God to us, and we must honor that gift. One thing now, a lesson that I will share with you that was very profound when studying and talking to my Native American ancestors and people, was that one of the things was that they only, just like animals, if you watch an animal will only kill when they need to kill and when they are hungry. And they only kill just that right amount, just one, and that's enough. They kill no more to sustain themselves. And it's so ironic, I remember seeing a lion and he was among the gazelles, and he had basically, killed the gazelle and got his, tummy full. And before you know it, they were at one time running away from him. He was once the enemy, and now they were all marinating and grazing around him because they knew he was now a friend, because he had no reason to kill them beyond the fact to sustain his livelihood and just enough. And that's what I was sharing with you earlier. We kill far beyond what we need. Matter of fact, we kill for mass production, and we also mainly kill it for money. And that's bad karma, The other good thing about it is, I'll tell you another wonderful Native American story that was very profound. Was that the buffalo. The buffalo was considered a great spirit because the buffalo could do so many things for the Native Americans. They used the skin to build a teepee. They used the fur for clothing. They used it for food, clothing, and shelter. If you can imagine the all-purpose nature of it. And I remember a story my grandmother or I just read so much, you know, I don't know where I got the information from. But I remember the story was that what they would do was pray to the buffalo and ask him to give up its life force and to thank him for his sacrifice. And a buffalo would literally lay down and sacrifice his body to sustain their life and their livelihood. And it was only that one buffalo. It wasn't a horde of them. You know, it wasn't for mass production to sell it and make a whole lot of money, and only to, you know, not be able to sell all of them because you can't eat it all. So they dump it into the sea. You know, just killing for the sake of killing is bad karma, ladies and gentlemen. Also, when you eat, partake of the foods, think about this. When you are killing them, out of all that fear, all that anger, all that hate, all that resentment is going into the tissues and the muscles of that organ. So when you partake in, that's the energy that you're bringing into your body. So all that bad karma is coming into you, and guess what? Lo and behold, you turn around and you start hating, you start getting envious, you start getting jealous, you start marrying into that low vibrational animalistic frequency, and you start doing some devilish things. And as though you may have killed for your food, or your food was killed for, you turn around and you kill somebody else, some other man, some other soul. And that's where so many people became human beings, became carnivores and start killing. So you gotta fully understand that veganism for the spiritual guru was to keep them in a place of light, compassion, love, honesty, truth, justice, righteousness, order, and balance. And so by bringing that, by getting rid of that low vibrational frequency, you could rise up and your psychic ability would come through, and you were able to manifest, and you were able to, with a blink of an eye, you know, you see in our dream a genie, and people thought that that was a forest, and all those wonderful sixth sense and powerful forces of being able to walk through doors and being able to levitate and like you've heard about people that are even able to do that now into this lifetime. And when you get to that particular level, you'll be able to do that. I remember when I was pregnant with my very first child, I went to go swim with the dolphins in Hawaii. I've always meditated, but it was the first time I literally had an out-of-body experience where I had risen up and I was actually looking down at my body, and I saw myself pregnant with my baby, and I went into a deep meditation. It took me, a matter of fact, and oh my God, in a matter of seconds, it was the most amazing out-of-body experience that I've ever had. And once again, it was because I was so light. I was so in a place of love and peace and happiness. And so by having a vegan diet and eating the light, condensed foods, because yes, these trees, these fruits, these vegetables, I acknowledge they are making a sacrifice for me, and they are a life force. And so I honor, and that's why I pray over them, and I thank them for the sacrifices that they've taken in order for me to sustain my life. But I eat only enough. I do not stuff myself, and I honor and I respect it. So I hope you fully understand that some of the reasons why we highly recommend, in order to allow you to get to that level of spiritual enlightenment, and allow you to get to that level of the guru, of the avatar, the less heavy foods and toxic foods you have in spirit that you have weighing you down, because you are ingesting the spirit, the life force, the blood that's in the cow or the pig or the goat or the ram or the fish and the like, that will lower you, that will inhibit your opportunity to rise to the highest heights and be in a place of love and peace. Now, anatomically wise, we can talk about that at another time, but that's one of the main reasons why we adhere to a vegan diet. Now, does that guarantee you that you don't get angry, that you don't have fear, and you don't have resentment and all those other type of things? No, because Hitler, people don't know this, was a vegetarian. And need I say any more about his actions and his deed? But the percentages are very high, and most of the gurus and spiritual lights that are out there participate in that type of arena, and that is why they have the best opportunity to reach spiritual enlightenment and connect with the Most High, because they're body of light and they become a light being. So that is your opportunity to get closer to that light being. The other thing, karmically wise, I feel really good knowing that I'm protecting my animal friends. You know, I'm revering them, I'm honoring them. And I don't think it's a coincidence that whenever I go to parks, I don't go to zoos and I don't go to circuses, because I think it's another form of brutality against animals, and that's another conversation. But when I am honoring them in their own natural habitat, you know, and experience, they come closer. And I'm able to marinate, I'm able to pray, I'm able to meditate with them, I'm able to be one with them. And I feel really blessed when they honor me with their presence, because I do understand their fear that they have, but they can sense the love. And remember, when you're in love, you're in light, you're in peace, you're in joy, and you are in happiness. So stay tuned, because we're going to talk more about veganism. We're going to have, I had a 21-day vegan raw fitness challenge. Go to our vegan raw fitness site and check that out, etc. Subscribe there. Also subscribe here at the Holy Yogi, and I'm gonna give you some delectable angel-like, you know, raw dishes and foods, vegan foods that you can enjoy and partake in, and not miss out on those wonderful, delicious things that you like to eat, but knowing that the foods that you're eating is saving the planet and saving the world. That's the other thing. You know, by being a vegan, you're saving the planet. You know, you have more, you know, better water. You have more better land, that you can produce more foods to feed the hungry. Okay, to take care of other people. This world is your world. This world is my world. You know, we're in this world together. So let's enjoy it. Let's respect it. Let's honor it, and let's share it with everyone in the world. With that said, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling light. I'm feeling low with this message for you today. So, the worst case scenario, Elon, I have difficulty being a vegan. Well, try Meatless Monday, one step at a time, you know, and pray and meditate. The universe will guide you every single step of the way. But you'll be happy. You'll be so much more happier knowing that you're making a contribution to the world. Talk to you soon. Talk to you next time. Subscribe. Love you. Bye-bye now.